up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, go ahead and like and subscribe. Okay, apparently I'm doing too much talking because every time I try to record this video, I run out of space. So let me just get straight to the point for y'all. We get our greatest blessings from our struggle. So if you're going through something right now, if you have a struggle right now, look at it from this perspective. When you go through a struggle, God is literally forcing you to become a part of yourself that you have not been operating in. God is forcing you to believe in the power within, to believe that He can do it and that you can achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. See, a lot of times when we get put into struggle seasons, it forces us to have that urge of extra desire. See, we already desire more in life anyways, but when we go through stuff, it makes us desire more things, and it makes us desire the things that are actually important to us. It makes them very clear to us, whether it is, hey, I desire more time with my family, or hey, I desire more money to be able to do the things I want to do, or hey, I just desire to have food in the house. Whatever it is, it will force you to see and know exactly what your desires are. Make your desires very clear to you. And in that, you must go after that. You must do everything you can to bring those desires about. And the only way you can do it is actually visualize a better life for yourself. Sit down and visualize. Sit down and visualize the person that you want to become. Believe in it and walk in that direction. And faith is the substance of all things hoped for and evidence of things not seen. When I think back on my life, I realized that when I crossed those barriers in my life, when I was able to become popular, gain all these friends, get all these nice clothes and shoes, and just become, like, elevate my status for real, it happened because I believed it could happen. And I took the little bit that I had and I made it work. I was working at McDonald's at the time, but one thing about it, that check, I made it work. Made sure I got me a little bit of something to eat. Made sure I got me some nice clothes, some chains, some designer belts, some shoes. Your story might be different from mine, but if you're going through a struggle, enjoy it. Figure it out as you go. Become the person that you want to be in the struggle. Do the things that you want to do. Don't just allow the struggle to make you sit back and be sad and depressed and think about all your problems and what ends you're not meeting and what you're not able to do. Think about what you are able to do. What are you capable of doing today? Are you capable of making a video, a dance video, creating something? Like, what are you capable of today? Writing a book? What are you capable of today? Because whatever you're capable of today is literally what's going to bring you into that season that you're hoping to go into. That's why I use that scripture. Faith is the substance. That is your substance. See, a lot of us, we think that, hey, if I want to be rich, right, I got to do this, do that, do this. No. If you want to be rich, you have to have that rich mindset. You got to know already you got it abundantly. You're already blessed with all these gifts and talents to make you rich. So you're literally, technically, already rich. You got to have that mindset first. It's about the mindset. And once you have that mindset, then when you go and you do things, you're not looking for that validation. You're just getting the confirmation. See, when I first started making dance videos, before I even became popular, before I was getting thousands of views, when I first started making my dance videos, I was barely getting 30 likes on a picture. But that didn't stop me from trying. And I couldn't dance. But that didn't stop me from trying, going outside and practicing and dropping a video on YouTube or Instagram. Me and my brother, we started dancing, posting. Next thing you know, everybody knows us. Hey, I saw you dancing on the side of the road. And that wasn't embarrassing for us because we was becoming known, becoming famous. People like to see you be creative. People like to see you do something with your life. It inspires them to get out and do something. We ain't got to be so stuck in the house and so boring. We can get out and do stuff. We can make videos like I'm doing right now. We can make videos. We can talk about our struggles. We can talk to each other. We can make podcasts. We can do whatever we want to do. But it's just, a lot of us, we just don't do it. We sit back and we just judge everybody else who do it. But don't be like that, because we all got to struggle. And in your struggle, it's making you to somebody new, somebody better, something that you can actually be happy about. So go after your desires. Go after the things you want. And believe that God is going to take you there. Because He really will take you there. My greatest blessings came from my struggles. from my struggle seasons. My struggle seasons has produced, it just produces another version of me that could never be produced if I was comfortable. Same thing for you. You going through something right now because God is trying to get you, pull something out of you that you didn't even know was there. But a lot of us, we be in the way. You got to get out of God's way and let him move, let him do what he gonna do. And yeah, it's gonna hurt. Yeah, you might, you might have to eat candy beans a few nights in a row. You might, struggle. It's gonna be a little struggle getting there. But if you stepping towards something that you want, why not struggle for it? Just a little bit. I mean, it's gonna pay off. Whatever you got going on right now is gonna pay off. But you gotta believe it's gonna pay off. You gotta have a vision for yourself. You gotta have a desire for yourself. What do you want out of life? What do you want to be? Make it realistic. What do you want to start? What foundation do you want to create? Go ahead and create it. Ain't no point of waiting. Visualize a better life for yourself. Visualize a better person for yourself. Because this struggle, it's gonna bring it out of you. Trust me, it's gonna bring it out of you. I done had a lot of struggle seasons. You have too. We all have. But the struggle seasons has made us who we are. We supposed to enjoy our life process, not beat ourselves up along the way. Enjoy this. Hey, you gonna look back one day and be like, dang, that was the good old days, and you were struggling. You gonna look back and be like, dang, I miss that. And that was the time when you didn't have everything you wanted. But you realized in that season you had so much that you did want. You weren't focusing on what you didn't have. Focus on what you have. What can you do for yourself right now? What all can you bring? What joy can you bring to yourself? What productivity can you bring for yourself? Faith is the substance. You got to have it in your mind. It's got to be in your mind. What do you want? Make it clear to yourself. Because when you made it clear to yourself, and then you start doing something, because you know what it say, faith without works is dead. Which means if you got faith, if you believing in something for yourself, but you're not doing nothing about it, that's nothing. Like, that's not even existent. So, if you want to be a famous cook, right? Practice cooking. Make up your own recipes. That right there is going to get you famous. It's going to help you become a famous cook because you started. Got to start. That's what it's all about. The start. It's all about the process. It's all about the start. It's all about believing you can get into it and then get into it. I can tell y'all so many stories, but I don't got time because I already know this day for the end. So I just want to get up here and motivate y'all and encourage y'all to keep pushing, keep striving, keep believing, and go for it. Go all in, because guess what? The people that you see that are greats today, the famous YouTubers, the rappers, the singers, they are there because they had substance. And that substance was the fact that they put a video out. They put a song out. They believed they could do it. And even though that first song, that first video didn't go crazy, go viral, they kept going. And that's what you gotta do. Y'all believe in yourself. Energy baby.